So here's linear functions day 4, part 2. So we want to find the slope or rate of change from 2 points. This is what we've been doing. It's kind of review. You want to label your points. This is a key. You're going to put them, use the slope formula and find your slope or your rate of change. Then you're going to simplify the fraction if possible. Okay? So let's look at an example. Find the slope between -6, -2, and 2, 14. So let's label first x1, y1, x2, y2. Our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now we're just going to fill in y2 minus y1. This is where you want to make sure you put in parentheses. Over x2 minus x1. 14 minus a -2 is 16. And 2 minus a -6 is 8. We can reduce this. 16 over 8 is 2. So my rate of change is 2. You try this one. Pause your video. So you should have gotten 7 over 3. Notice this cannot be reduced. Sorry, 7 over 2. I caught that. I know if you were here in class, you guys would have caught it too. So we want to now find the whole equation from 2 points. So they're going to give you 2 points and say, hey, I want you to find me the equation of this line. First thing you want to do is to find the slope. When you find the slope, you want to make sure that you're using the slope formula. Okay? Then you're going to use the slope-intercept form, which is the form that we all like, and put the value in for m. So what you found from number 1, you're going to put in for m. Then you can take one of the ordered pairs, put it in the x value and the y value, and solve the equation to find b. So that's the variable that we're looking to solve. Then you're going to rewrite it with just the m and b values. Okay? Just the m and b values. So let's do an example together. Hint, this is where you're going to get your bell work from on Tuesday. So find the equation of the line between the points. Our first step was to find the slope. So step 1, find the slope. M is equal to 14 minus a -2 over 2 minus a -6. That's 16 over 8, which is 2. Okay? Then you're going to put that in to slope-intercept form. So this was our step 1. Step 2 is we have y equals m, this is where we get it, x plus b. Okay? Step 3, take one of the ordered pairs. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to use the positive ones, the positive numbers. That's the ones I'm going to use. Okay? So step 3 is to put the x and the y in. So my y is 14 when my x is 2. Okay? And I want to, step 4, I'm going to solve for b. So I now know that 10 is b. Step says write the equation with just the m and b values that you got. So here's my m value. Here's my b value. Okay, so y equals mx plus b. I'm just going to put in the m and the b. Y equals 2x plus 10. There's an equation of a line that goes between these 2 points. Let's do another one. Find the equation of the line between the points 4, -2, and 6, 5. First thing I'm going to do is find my slope. 5 minus a -2 over 6 minus 4. That's 7 over 2. Okay? Then, my next step is to input into slope-intercept form. Okay? Now I'm going to input one of these, doesn't matter which one, in for x and y to solve for b. So I'm going to use this one. -2 equals 7 half times 4 plus b. So I'm going to show you how to use your calculator for fractions. So you hit the alpha button and the y equals, and you get this list right here. We want a fraction, so it's going to be number 1, and you'll get the box over a box. So we're going to put 7 over 2 times 4, and that's going to be 14. Subtract 14 on both sides. So -16 is equal to b. My next step is to write the equation with just the slope and the b. So y equals 7 over 2x minus 16. So what if they ask us to find the equation of a line that goes through the point 4, 2 and has a slope of -3? Well, that just means that they've already done some steps for us. Our first step was to find the slope. They told us. So our first step was to find the slope. Our second step was to write the slope in the equation. Our third step was to choose a point and input it in. Well, we only have one. Then our fourth step was to solve. I added 8. Sorry guys, I skipped a step. Okay, and our fifth step was to write the equation with the m Why did I do -2? Y'all, I need y'all here. I need y'all here so I don't make mistakes like that. Let's try this again. How many of you were saying, Miss Kabler, what are you doing? First step, our slope, -3. Second step, write it in the equation. Third step, put our point in. That's supposed to be a 4. Fourth step, solve. Fifth step is to put in our slope and our b.
Teachers, if anyone needs some tickets for the football game tonight, we have about 10, I think, that are available. So if you call me in my office. We've got about 10 left.
So this is what you should have gotten as your answer. If you follow the steps, you shouldn't have a problem. Make sure I know I had my steps somewhere. Right there. Make sure you write the steps down. How would I know? We'll get to that on Monday.